I grew up knowing Miss Willie as a very gentle, kind, just a sweethearted person who was very intelligent and who was able to work through all types of adversity without issue. She was a mother, a nurse, a leader. She was the ultimate caregiver.
When my mom was 40, she decided to go to college and become an RN. And I guess that began a new phase of her life. My father died in 1979, and she was relatively young. It was a blessing that she was able to start a new career. I'm the only biological child. She adopted 3 other children. She was always willing to accept children into the home that needed a mother, needed a family.
Miss Willie was to me a friend, a role model. She was more than a supervisor to me. She had a lovely personality, a beautiful smile, and she always made you feel loved. So it was really easy to give that love back to her. She was the type of supervisor that didn't sit behind a desk. Miss Willie made me proud, and I'm proud now to say that she was my supervisor.
My mother was a woman of dignity, grace. She was very loving, very into her faith, and just a person that loved unconditionally. The majority of her working career at OGH, she was working in the evening. It was kind of difficult with 4 kids and her going to work and we were home from school. She did it. She worked hard. She never complained. She would come home in the mornings and see about us, send us off to school. Just everything was revolving around that job. She put everything she had into it, and she loved it. She loved taking care of people.
I first met Willie when we opened the pediatric unit at OGH. We worked together for years on the pediatric unit, and then she later went into nursing supervision. Very nurturing to those who needed her, exemplified what a nurse should be.
Somewhere next to the definition of nursing should be the example Willie made Thibodeaux. Her passion, her care for the patients. No matter how difficult the situation was, no matter what was going on, Miss Willie had a smile.
She was on the floor in the unit. She would help us out with anything that we had to do. No task was too small for her. She made you feel important. She was very knowledgeable and skilled, and she didn't mind sharing that with you.
I'd like to thank the Opelousas Foundation for honoring my mother. I'm sure she'd be very pleased. I just say it's been great working with you guys, and it gave us an opportunity to reflect on our mother and the good that she's done.